welcome back to the 6 o'clock show. So far this evening, we've been chatting to 80s pop royalty Carol Decker from Tapau and Dancing with the Stars judge Brian Redmond.
Beside them now are two Mayo lads who have broken the world record for the longest group hug twice. Here to tell us all about it are Stephen Rattigan and Robert Toomey. Lads! Thanks for having us.
Go on, bring it out. Look at that, Robert. Come on, they got a world record.
That's the record.
Everywhere we go.
You don't have to pay to get in anywhere.
Yeah. Nowhere, we just scan that.
It's like the biggest Coppers gold card I've ever seen.
It's a membership card, yeah. On the way up, we stopped at the petrol station. I was like, give me the record.
Did it work?
It didn't. No.
No one cares.
No one cares. Supermax, take it.
Absolutely, definitely. idonate.ie/the hug.
Yeah,
is
that's
your
it. That's the one. What we have hit now is 7,000. We're in at around 7,400 mark, and we're gonna be great if we could hit 8 just for our two charities.
Right. So, Stephen, it's the longest group hug. So it wasn't just the two of you.
There was 4 of us. There was myself, Robert, Nikki, and Brian. Nikki Kelly and Brian Cole, who did it. The 4 of us. We did it in the centre of Castlebar, County Mayo.
Yeah.
On Market Square, outside under a marquee. The first one we did it back in 2017. Now we did that in the luxury of a hotel lobby. It was great and comfortable. The second one we decided, look, we want to go a bit bigger, bit better, get more attention. And the idea came up to do Market Square, and we did it 7 days before the hug. There was a mad storm, and I was in my car on break from work, and the car was rocking. I thought, if it's like this in 7 days, we're done. But thank God the weather was good, and it was a great success. We had a great turnout. And
why? What was your motivation? Why did you do this?
Well, do you know, I saw 2 years ago. I saw online just an article for Guinness World Records broken most often. I just got thinking, God, it'd be a cool thing to have a Guinness World Record. Well, now, I saw the hug. I saw it was 25 hours. I said, sure, I'll apply for that for the crack. And I never thought we'd do it. I applied for it and forgot about it. 6 months later, we got the notification that it was approved. And we just said we'd do it for charity.
So this all, 2016, you got the record, and that was for 26 hours. And then just a little while later, some Japanese students beat you by 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Japanese. So then you decide, you know what, we're going for it again. But you got to have the right people to hug for a long time. So, Rob, what happens when you pick up the phone and you're getting the call going, you're ready to hug me for 30 hours?
Yeah, well, the thing was, he rang me for the original one and I couldn't do it. So when I heard that they'd been beaten, I thought, first of all, fair play to those lads, because I know how much they went through in the first one. And then the second part was going, my phone is going to ring soon because he's going to ask me. He's going to ask me to do it with him. He's going to ask me to do it with him. And surely he did. And then he said, we're going to do it for 2 good charities. And I said yes, not really thinking, oh yeah, sure, it's ages away. It's like 3 months away, and it gets closer and closer. And then it was D-Day. Yeah.
It's upon us.
Yeah.
Did you get really hot?
Do you know, it's not just hot.
It got really cold as well. Because we were doing it overnight. So at like 4 o'clock in the morning, it went like -1 or something.
Okay,
We're
so
standing
you
outside,
had
we've got hats on, and we're just body heat is supposed to keep us a little bit warm.
But honestly, I don't. The pain you don't realise, because like it's just standing for that amount of time, and then like Guinness has stipulations. You do get breaks for every 1 hour. You can take 5 minutes, but like you learn maybe a 15-minute break, a 10-minute break. I know it's kind of cheap, but I tell you, them 10 minutes go. You need to go to the bathroom, get something quick to eat, and before you know, you're like, oh my God, I have to stand up again for another. And like 15, 16 hours in, 24 hours in. I remember that was a hard point.
2 o'clock in the morning. And it's like, okay, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We've halfway done it. So we've another 15 hours to go, and you're like...
But how do you train for something like this, Stephen?
We try to avoid hugs from everyone. We're like, no, I need to save.
Whatsoever.
Yeah, no, get off me. You're saving us. Don't touch me. No, I know there's no train. Like a few of the lads reckon if you do planks, because I knew from the first time, your body, surprisingly enough, it's very painful, like, because your arms, I think you said, Ryan, you watched the time lapse.
We were talking about it earlier on, they have a time-lapse video about it, and they started off and it was great and all the arms were up here.
Yeah.
By the time they get to the end of the 30 years, it's like they were groping one another.
The hands got quite low. You get very comfortable though very quickly. You're just kind of going, that's okay.
But like we had great support from the people of Castlebar and Mayo. People watched our live stream from Los Angeles, Australia, all over. It was mad, and people donated from all over. But a funny story, at like 12 o'clock at night, a woman gets out of her car Karen comes up to Market Square, comes up to the tent, and she said, "My daughter plays the harp. Would you like to have
what?
her my
Plays the
daughter
harp.
plays the harp?
Yeah.
Would you like to have her play it?" And she came and sat and played music for us, and the mother sang. But the best thing is, it was wonderful. It really kind of picked our spirits up in that tough time. But someone commented on the live stream on Facebook, "This is the bizarrest thing."
It was just four grown men hugging each other, and then a girl serenading us with her harp while her mother sings. It was
Middle of the night.
Andrew Botticelli's Time to Say Goodbye. And we're singing that way, singing time to.
Can you imagine just turning on your phone? What?
You're in the middle of Castle Bar, in
Yeah.
the middle of the night. This went on for 30 hours.
30 hours.
Did you have a lot of people coming up to chat, Robert, like losing your concentration?
There was people coming up. Yeah, it was great during the day. People are lovely. They're coming up, chatting to you. What's going on here? And they'll put a little donation in their box and say, "Fair play to you, you're great lads." And then kind of like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you've got the people coming out of the pubs.
Yeah,
the
that's
clubs
pretty
and
crowd.
stuff.
What
And
day
then
of the week was it?
it was a Saturday night.
It was a May bank holiday weekend. It was
Yeah.
busy around town. The women's mini marathon was on.
There was loads going on.
But you know what? I was
Yeah.
kind of worried. I thought maybe we might need security or something. But I think everyone was great. There's people they were all just well wishers.
Everyone was really good. They sat down, and when they saw that woman playing the harp, they were delighted. So they all sat down. And
We had a bit of a crowd gather.
Yeah, there was.
At late at
some
night.
lads were drinking cans, sitting there watching us, but they were very well behaved. You know?
That's all right. That's fair enough. And
Yeah.
what do they have? Do they send someone to Guinness people to watch you, or how?
For someone to come from Guinness, it can be quite expensive. So we
Yeah.
thought, look, we want to do this for charity, so we had to do it. There's a lot of stuff to it. There's paperwork that has to be filled out. We had to have a clock displayed on camera. Our breaks couldn't be a minute over or a minute under, and the documentation just all has to be filled out. They have to document our breaks and all that stuff.
Stephen, if the Japanese students
Oh.
decide to go 15 minutes more, how do you do it
You know what,
a third time?
that's the golden question, and I just think I don't know if I could do it ever again. To be honest,
I was suggesting if they do break it, we'll give them 6 months to learn English. We'll take 6 months to learn Japanese. We'll fly over there,
You all do it
Japan,
together.
a combined group hug, 50 hours.
That'd be amazing.
During the Rugby World
Sure,
Cup.
yeah, the rubber. If anybody wants to send us over, we'd be more than happy to go.
we can't. We're talks of Brian at the next season dancing with the star.
Yeah, but
The
sorry.
hug is only a stepping stone.
I mean,
Yeah,
with
this is it,
staff,
yes.
like everyone, this is such a brilliant thing, and everyone's laughing, and people really got into it. It's for really important charities,
Yeah.
Beta House and Western Care
Yeah.
as well, isn't that it, Steve?
Yeah.
And people can donate. It's idonate.ie/the hug, and this Friday is the closing date.
Yeah, so that's the really push thing. If people could just any bit to give to us, because it is there are 2 really good charities.
Two really
that
good
we-
charities. And
Fantastic.
yeah.
Can we please give it up for Robert Tooney and Stephen?
Cheers. Let's not give it up. Let's give a hug.
I think we
Oh,
can we have
great.
Can we have a
Let's
table?
hug it
Can
out.
we do it?
We're going to
Come
have a
on.
little hug. Dinner's up next. We'll see you right after the break.
Yeah,
Come on, bring it
come
in.
on.
Bring it in.
Hey!